let's bring on Super Dave here.
Ah, Super Dave, going to camera 3. Thank you, babe. Thank you for coming on the show.
Cheers
for having me.
Isn't it true that no matter how old you get, your mom is your mom and looks at you as a kid, right?
Oh, completely.
Do you have this situation with your mom?
Oh yeah. Every time I go home, if I'm wearing a white shirt at the dinner table, take that off. You're gonna get something on it. I'm like, Mom, I'm almost 40 years old. I'm fine. And sure enough, 5 minutes later, a meatball rolls down my shirt, and I'm a kid all over again.
Right?
I told you were gonna spill something on your shirt.
That's the worst, man. When they're proven right in front of your face, that sucks.
I know, it does suck. It really does.
Well, they know. But how did your mother deal with your coming out experience? Because if I remember correctly, you were never going to do it. You were just not. Right. There was a certain period of time where you said, "I'm coming out, just not going to happen.
Exactly.
I'm not going to do it."
I said, "I am not going to do it." And someone convinced me one night at a club under a disco ball, of all things, "You really should come out, Dave. You'll feel so empowered." Okay, I'll do it.
So how did you come out to Mom?
Oh, so I basically was doing dishes, and I thought, okay, by the time I finish this last plate, I'm going to tell her. And then I couldn't do it, so then I got the glasses and started doing those. Okay, by the time I finished the last glass,
little
I will
stall
tell her.
time, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So finally, I shut the water off and I said, "Mom, I just have to tell you something. I don't know if you've been wondering why I don't have a girlfriend, but I am gay, and I just wanted to tell you that." And she kind of flipped the page of the Inquirer like this. And she said, "Well, why did you feel you had to tell me?" And I thought, well, because you're my mother, and you may want to know why one day, when I'm not married, why I'm not married.
Well, you say your mother's response was similar to Steve's mother's response then, in the fact that I had it great. I mean, I got my parents crocked on box wine before I told them. They were very receptive.
I wasn't able to
I'm
do
sure.
But how do you feel now? Have you ever brought a significant other home to
Yes.
family functions?
And slept in my bedroom that I had as a child, which was very strange. And
Impressive.
but she's really open. She really warmed up to my boyfriend at the
Good.
time. Yeah.
Oh, good. How do you feel in general about public displays of affection?
I love it.
You do. You're all for it with the guy wherever
Like the
you
whole
are,
thing,
no matter-
hand holding, kissing. Would you go for tongue, mouth, anything?
You know what? If you want to do that, you want to pull someone's pants down in public, do it. I say do it all. Oral, everything.
All right,
Sure.
but now, come on, Super Dave. I'm talking about. I'm not talking about making it making it obvious that like look, heterosexual couples.
Exactly.
They're outside of a restaurant, right? They just finished a meal. They're waiting for the car to pull up.
They're gonna hold
they'll
hands.
hold hands and they'll break into a kiss or something like that.
He's
right?
saying he doesn't have a problem with that.
Right. What I'm saying, you don't. Do you?
I
you
probably have more of a problem with it than he does, and I don't really have a problem
But
with it.
I'm saying, would you go intentionally overboard to prove the fact that, hey, I'm gay and proud in public, if it were natural kind of thing, you would do it like.
Right. If it was natural, I wouldn't keep myself from doing it. I think a lot of times we check ourselves because we may be in a non-gay area.
Thugs.
Yeah.
So you start grabbing.
Gotta watch out for thugs. There's always
there
a
you go.
thug, and you didn't see them, and you got your hand on your boyfriend's
And then
rear end.
Great,
go.
your boyfriend knows how to fight.
But then the thugs often turn out to be, hey, what's up? And who knew?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to be judged. You shouldn't, I guess, be judging the thugs too.
I agree.
But so you don't think that people are worried that you're trying to make some sort of overt political statement about your sexuality, or that you're trying to put it into their faces or anything? That never comes up in your mind at all.
Once in a while I think about it, and I think I don't care. I really don't care. But if that's what they think, then that's their problem. If they have a problem with it, because I mean, how many times do we see a man and a woman sitting somewhere, kissing, making out, and no one obviously,
It's
gives
horrifying.
Yeah.
It's horrifying.
It can be horrifying. It can be.
It's especially horrifying if you're single. Because it's awful. I mean, I even envy straight couples when I'm single.
Oh, me too. I envy someone petting their dog. I mean, are you kidding me? That dog is getting more affection than I'm getting.
Good God.
Get out of
Maybe
here.
you're not hanging out in the right places.